If you're a teacher tasked with getting a school pizza day up and running, it can be a hassle. But with Payable and Google Forms, it's easier than ever. So all you need to do is start with a simple Google, and then we're going to activate the Payable add-on you can find over in the Google Workspace. And you're going to do that by just clicking on that puzzle piece. Now we are ready to set up our form so that we can take orders and we can actually start getting paid for our pizza. So we're going to just hit all of these configuration things. It takes about 1 minute to get everything done, hooked up from your Google form to your payment provider. That can be PayPal, Square, Stripe. And to make it even easier, we've also added a sample payment section that just drops right into your Google form and makes it super simple for you to then set your prices for each slice, whether you want to make a pepperoni a little pricier or not. So that just really helps you set up the form a lot faster and make sure that you have all of your different denominations correct. That way you are getting paid in the correct currency. And once everything's connected, we're going to toggle it to make this form payable. And now you are ready to start getting it set up to send out to all of your students so that no one is left without a slice of pizza. And here we're just sort of toggling through all of our different options, getting it set up so that people can order, names of the teachers, where the classrooms are, different payment choices, whether you're buying one slice, two slices, what kind of slice you want. There's even options for setting it up recurring. So if you do have like a school pizza day every week or every month, someone can pay for the entire year all in one shot. You can even add some kind of donation option if there are some kids who maybe can't afford the school pizza day. So you can really play with that. And these are all within those sample payment questions that got added just when we set up the payable form. And the nice thing is you don't need to keep all of these. You can just hit delete if the question doesn't work for you. You can change it around if it doesn't work for you. The sky is sort of the limit with how you can toggle all of these different questions. And then once you are ready, it's time to just do a quick test of the form to make sure that everything is working correctly. And you are basically on your way to the school pizza day being pretty much ready to go. Okay, now that we have our form done, it's time to just configure our checkout. So we're just going to checkout settings over here, just back in our little payable toolbox. So we're just going to scroll down. We're going to hit our checkout settings so we can add a thank you message. We can set up what type of thing this is. So this is an event. We can decide if we want to collect the shipping address, if we're adding tax, any handling fees. And then we can add our message to the checkout, post payment message, so people know that they've paid and they see that confirmation. So we're just going to set that up. And then we are coming back to notifications. So that way, if someone paid by whatever card, you can see it in their email as well as in the additional Google Sheet that's created to go with the form. Sometimes that can be really helpful just for checking off people if you have different classrooms and everyone has a different sheet. And finally, if you want to add some promos, so if teachers get to eat for free, you can even add promo codes so teachers can put in their name and then that way they don't have to pay for their slice of pepperoni. And you are ready to get started. Now, until you toggle it on, your payable form is going to be in test mode. This means we can preview it and we can actually try ordering. We can pick our slice, we can pick our recurring slices, maybe a donation, our call, and then we can run it through the checkout in test mode so we can just make sure that everything works and that the money is the correct way it's supposed to be. Just that everything is adding up to the proper total. So we're going to hit submit there, and now we are ready to get to our checkout. So once we've done our checkout, this gives us a few fake credit card numbers to put in just so we can make sure that everything is working the way it should. Even here you can apply that promo code, make sure your promo code setup worked. And once you're sure on that, you can come back to the main page and you can toggle off of testing mode and into taking real money. So then it's time to send that form to all your students and enjoy pizza day.